All right, everyone, this is the last bee yard that we have. I've got 10 nooks here. You can see a few. I mean, most of them are ready to be expanded. I haven't checked on them in a while, but see bearding up front off some of the bigger ones. Those bigger ones I'm going to use to boost some weaker colonies that have not been growing all year. I'm going to kill those queens, throw these nooks inside. Look at that, that's just bearding like crazy. The main thing is moving these 4 colonies. These are going to be honey producers. Hopefully, if I merge those nooks with those other colonies, they could be a honey producer as well. And then the other 7 that aren't going to be merged, I may merge them into 1 or 2 to, still brood from them all. And then have 5 smaller nooks and make another 1 or 2 honey producers. But I'm just going to put this on record real quick, take them to the cotton fields, and then manage, add supers to these, shake these bees down to a single deep, and add drawn comb for honey supers. All right, need to shake these down to singles, add excluders, add a super on that, expand these to single deeps. Excuse me. I brought these earlier. Expand these to single deeps. And these got supers on them. We'll check on them here in a bit. I've got 2 nucleus colonies that are pretty strong. I have 2 weak colonies in another yard. They haven't been growing, so I'm gonna kill the queens and boost them with those. Let's go get them. Alrighty, y'all, so what I have here, these are 2 smaller colonies that have not been growing all season. I've got 2 stronger 4-frame nooks here. I'm gonna come in here, find the queen, kill her, and merge these with her. So let's see. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me okay. I can't find my hive tool, it's underneath everything. But you'll see it's only about 3 frames of bees anyway. Not any good. So we're gonna find this queen. I really need my hive tool. But start from the outside in. A little bit of nectar in here. Nothing really at all. Pollen, nectar. So they're bringing in, it appears, cotton honey already, unless that's from before I moved them. Not the best pattern. I mean, it looks okay, but for some reason, I don't know why. There's eggs in every cell there. I mean, that's a decent pattern. They're starting to bring nectar up here. I've treated them for mites, still no growth. Spotty, real spotty. But there's eggs in every cell as well, so it's hard to do this. There's a little cup here. I've given them the benefit of the doubt for a while now. Well, she has eggs in every cell. That's what sucks, but they just need, either I need to boost them, larvae, they're just not real consistent. So I need to find the queen. I'm gonna say she's done, because I don't have time to, there she is right here. She's a beautiful queen too. But I know this ain't the best thing. She is beautiful right here. It's just too spotty. I've treated for mites. Not the best feeling in the world, but there she goes. She gone now. So she's dead. We're gonna go ahead and pull these outside frames out, as they had no purpose really. Now they're bringing in nectar. They are bringing in some nectar, not much, but that's a good drawn comb. Check that out. Not much nectar there, so I'm making space for this other nook that I'm putting in here. Brood, brood, brood. Now that I killed the queen, I don't have to worry. Another frame, drawn comb. That's got weight to it. That's what we'll do. 3, 6. This is a 4-frame split over here. I'm gonna put it right in the middle. Okay, there's really only 3, so I will use some of that drawn comb. That's a better pattern there. I'll look for the queen as I go. I want to verify that she does come in here. I should be marking the queens, but I didn't even bring my markers. Better brood pattern. They've got nectar. Just gonna add that here. Good tight pattern. Should be on this wall. Nectar all in here. I'm gonna put that between brood here. And I'm gonna look for the queen along the wall. Let me move this last frame out. If anything, that gives them something to work on as well. I should have marked these queens when they were smaller nooks, but I keep being in a rush. Okay, I see her here at the bottom, so I'm just gonna shake these bees down here. Keep an eye out for her. She had to work her way down, so unless it's one of these bees flying. Make sure she's still not in the box, which she isn't. Scoot all these together. 3, 6, 9, 10. Hopefully that new queen will give them a boost, especially with that brood that they had. And go from there. That's all we're going to do right now. And I'm going to save this drawn comb. I don't want it to get damaged. That's valuable. There's a queen that I killed earlier. here. Now I'm gonna do the same thing to this colony. I'm gonna move that queen. Same thing here. Move y'all to where y'all could see. Y'all can see that one already has a better population. I know my shadow will be in the way some. Very small colony, worthless. Worthless. Give them chances to grow. They don't want to. Time to go. Which all this undrawn comb, I'll take that, give them this drawn comb. I'm still working on that, but it's not good enough for what I like. Got a lot of propolis in here. Spotty. Lots of pollen. So we'll leave that here. These bees just don't want to expand. Look how crappy that pattern is. So where's the mama? There's that biatch. Not good looking at all. Which there's a lot of bees running at the bottom. She may run. If we don't find her on here, we will kill. We'll have to take them all out. And spotty, very spotty. Shotgun shell. That's why they're not growing. They're just they're treated for mites with the sponges. They got good nectar. I may have to take every frame out to look for. Yep, make me do that. See if I can find her on the wall. Quite a bit of bees, just not productive, not like it should be. Can't do anything but want to fix it. Hopefully boost them, and then they'll be able to make some honey at the end of the year with some drawn comb right at the end of this flow. I have markers. I need to be better at marking my queens. I just haven't been. There she is. She's a beautiful dark queen too right here, but she gone. There she is now, dead. We're gonna add the brood back on the outside, just kind of how I did over here. These frames that are undrawn, I'm not even gonna mess with. So what we're gonna do is add that nook right here into it. Make sure the queen goes inside because they were full. They're a heavy box. Look at that, building honey like fur comb like crazy. Make sure the queen's not on there. Look at that neck, beautiful. I wonder if that's cotton from where they were at. They had cotton out there. The bees looking strong for sure. which this looks way better here. Brood like crazy, healthy milk brood, nectar like crazy. It's a heavy frame too. It'd be good to merge them. Some light colored bees in here too. These are queens from Korea Farms, California. These were splits I made. Look at that, beautiful. Nectar like crazy. I probably should have just left them there. They are honey bound. There's a queen, she's right here on this frame. That nectar's just falling out, so I'm gonna put this on the outside actually. That's crazy. Queen's in the middle. Just put that out there. Now I can hurry up, I know where the queen's at. They got a queen pup. Had an egg in it too, so they're about to swarm. So giving them all this space is going to help out for sure. We'll add the brood in the middle. Then I'll add the drawn comb as well. Look at that nectar. Golly, beautiful. Beautiful honey frame. So now that they have all of this comb, but not enough, let me check the bees in here. Now they have more bees there. They need some drawn comb, which I've got from this other colony that was dry. So that's going to be perfect. I'll be able to just add that in there and instantly boost them. For them to have room for the queen to lay, build up, should have a better population as well. So I'm going to put these in here. New queen is in there, old queen is gone. Now it's queen right again. Healthier colonies. Add this back on. Bam, we're done with that. Easy peasy. That's it. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're going to move this nook into a full size deep. You'll put a bottom board down. I'm going to get a box of drawn comb. So this is all drawn comb after I extracted. I'm gonna put take 4 frames out. And I'll save that for the end. It's drawn comb. It's good. It's beautiful. It'll boost them right up. I just want them to start expanding. Hopefully there's a lot of bees in here. They don't show a lot of action right now. But we'll give them time, see if they'll get heavy enough for winter. Not many bees. They're honey bound. Good God. Look at that frame. That's a good brood pattern there. Look at that honey everywhere. So maybe, just maybe, good eggs in every cell. Larva, milk brood, so this should boost them up for sure. We're building. We're definitely building. Eggs in every cell. There's a queen. She's gorgeous too, fat girl. So they should have swarmed out. Heavy frame of capped honey. That's crazy. They've been working. Put that on the outside here. So now, just shake these bees right on top. And Now that is merged to a single beat. That quick and easy. They're all orientated. They'll fly back here. Since I have the top over, they're going to fly up there. And yeah, that's it. Now off to the next yard. Got some drawn comb for them. Let's get a lid on her. Bam, queen right. For shits and giggles, I just added this box on there, what, 4 days ago? Let's see if we have any, nectar coming in. All right, so I added this box on to this colony 4 days ago, I believe, 3 days ago. Let's see if there's any honey coming up. I did store them before with some paramoth, so I didn't know if the scent had gone out. So there is bees up here, so they are starting to work. Not a lot of bees, but there's some. Let's see if they're storing anything yet. Not much. Oh, but they're, yep, they're starting to fill the cells. Not crazy, but there's some for sure. So let's leave them alone. I just wanted to make sure that they made their way up to the top box. Quick and easy. Alrighty, y'all. So hopefully, I forgot my excluders. I don't know how, but these had excluders on them. So hopefully I left it under the lid. I've been trying to do that so I have less things to carry around. I'm gonna pop it open. Hopefully they have it, and then I'm just gonna add supers in on top. And I did, thank the Lord. You can see that's a full deep down there. I really don't have to check how they're doing, but I can. They've got plenty of room. They've got some honey down there, but they've got room for expansion. Since this is a big, strong colony, I'm going to add a deep and a medium of drawn comb. Hope for the best. So I don't have to mess with them. That's how quick that was. Now they got room to move up. So hopefully, same with this, hopefully I have the excluder above. That way I get to spend the little time that I do have managing these nooks that I have. There's the excluder. Granted, this is a double deep. I'm gonna shake the bees down to the bottom, and then I'll have a deep and then why don't y'all tell me. Beautiful eggs, larvae. That queen should be close by. I bet she was in this box, but nectar like crazy. Drones in here. They were on a float for sure. Boost them back up. Shake all the bees down. And this will be a honey super. Kind of looks like the cotton that was close by. They were doing good. Gotta shake all these bees. Come on, girl, I want to see you and watch you go down. It'll make life easier. Beautiful frames. Shake all the bees down. Every frame in here. Little queen. This will be the first box of the honey super. And I'm going to check, make sure she's not on this box. So I shake all these down, and I'll get this here, check all that down. I know they get feisty, I know girls, I know, I'm sorry. Killed a lot of bees on the edge. gotta just look on this lid right here, make sure she's not up here. I don't see that she is. So go ahead and add the excluder. I'm gonna smoke these bees down. Hopefully I didn't kill her because she was laying amazing. But add this. I'm gonna go ahead and add that other deep box of Dawn comb. I'm gonna add that. Then I'm gonna add their box back on. What this is going to do is force them to, there's brood up here, yes. It's going to force them to work that middle box. Guys, I should have left them where they were at. Look at that, slabs of brood. Beautiful brood. Kind of like a Damari split, but that's just full of honey. Full of honey. Oh, that's full of nectar. So hopefully I got the queen to the bottom. There it is. Now that's a triple deep. Has a single brood chamber. Those bees emerge. That brood emerges, they'll be back to the off to the next. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm not gonna show y'all everything I've been doing, but that's it. I will show you on this one as well. This was a double deep. They were still drawing this out. I'm gonna shake all the bees down. They're full at the bottom. I could see a lot of honey as well. I'm gonna see if I can shake the bees down, hopefully find the queen. But they're still drawing this out. They'll be able to draw this out with the flow. Shake all the bees off. That's all we're doing. I want this to be a honey super. It's mainly nectar right now, but I want to make sure that the queen's not on here. So you don't even have to look for the queen. That's a lot faster. Just shake them down. Granted, if you did spot her, you're done shaking bees. Which I don't even see any eggs or anything, so I don't see a reason for her to be up here. There's some brood coming up, so I'll start looking. Nope. Still shake them down. This frame here, beautiful brood. No queen. Still shake them down. Tons of nectar, y'all. They were on the floor where they were at. Nectar, shake them all down. So this will be our first honey super. It's pretty much just drawn wax anyway. Shake all the bees down. Now I got a ton of bees on the box. I'm gonna shake this box down. Okay. Put this over here. The queen could be on here. Tons of bees, so shake all the bees down. Give them some smoke. Because remember, I want that queen to go down. Any bird comb, get that off. Make sure she's not on the lid. And that's how quick. Oh, put the excluder on. Now, put the excluder. Now put the box back on. Put the frames back in. We've got brood, they're filling. I'm gonna over super on this one. They didn't have a lot of brood or anything besides that one frame. Still filling these ones up. Next time I'm out here, if they're not working the top box yet, then I will rotate the boxes. Now though, that room here. Add a box of drawn comb. That box was half filled. That gives them time to work this one. Alright. That's how quick it is, y'all. So now I've got triple deeps. They pretty much have a whole box full of honey already. Strong colonies. I need to get these nooks moved. I'll probably move these two bigger ones. But all of these honey producers are all triple deeps now. This is only one of the yards too. I've got a lot of work still to do. There's gonna be a ton of honey, y'all. I need help. All the honey producers are triple deeps now. Drawn comb, box full of nectar already. Moved some nooks into singles, but ran out of time. I want to do that to all of them.